This is every cookie. And today we're going to be trying each and every one of them and putting them on a tier list from S to F, S being the best and F being the worst. The first cookie we're going to be trying is Oreo. I haven't had an Oreo in a while, and these are actually like a good cookie. Like, it's a good cookie. The thing that makes the Oreo, and I've said this before a million times, is the balance. You got the nice creamy center, but it's not overpowered. You have the cookie crunch that combines with the creamy center, and it's just a beautiful combination. I'm gonna give Oreo a B. This is like a good cookie. It's not great, it's not amazing, but just as a standard baseline cookie, Oreos are good. The next cookie we're trying is Oreo double stuff. Double stuffed Oreos are honestly, I like the original Oreos. I don't think it needs the extra stuffing in between. It's too creamy, it's too sweet, and it doesn't have that balance that the regular Oreo has. You don't need to, look at all that cream. You don't need that in the cookie. I'm gonna give double stuffed Oreos a C. I honestly, it's not my personal preference. Maybe you like double stuffed Oreos and you like the extra cream, but I honestly just prefer the regular Oreos. The next Oreo we have is Mega Stuff. Oreo, what are you doing? Are you having like a midlife crisis and you're just trying to like make up for stuff? Let's just try Mega Stuff. I've honestly even never tried Mega Stuff just because I don't even like double stuff, but let's give it a try. Oh, it's so creamy. Who likes these? It's very sweet. And I don't like cookies that are too sweet. I'm gonna give Mega Stuff, I guess I'll give it a C too. I don't think it's a bad cookie. It's like slightly worse than double stuff, but it's not bad. I wouldn't call it bad. So the next cookie we're trying is Oreo dark chocolate. I've never had Oreo dark chocolate before. Let's give it a try. Could be good. So Oreo dark chocolate tastes exactly the way you would think it does. It tastes like Oreo, but darker chocolatier. And it's honestly not my personal thing. Like Oreo dark chocolate, it's okay. Like it's not as good as regular Oreos though. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C as well with like the double stuffed and the Mega Stuff. Like it's okay. It's not too much stuffing like the other ones. It's just like a dark chocolatey flavor. And regular Oreos are just better. The next cookie we're trying is Oreo mint. Oreo mint, I don't know. We're gonna just put it here and then see how it tastes in here. The initial flavor I get from Oreo mints is like toothpaste, which, you know, nobody wants to eat toothpaste. Even though you like the minty freshness of brushing your teeth after, you don't want to eat toothpaste. And that's what it kind of tastes like at the beginning. But the minty flavor just kind of melts in your mouth, and it does get better as the flavors go along, you know? It's not better than regular Oreos, but it's not worse. It just has a minty flavor to it. I give it a B. Oreo mints are just as good as regular Oreos. The next cookie we're trying is Oreo birthday cake. It does have a birthday cakey kind of smell to it. This is actually quite good. Oreo birthday cake is just like the regular Oreo that you know and love, except it has a birthday cakey kind of thing to it. Goes right there. Goes well in this thing. I'm gonna give Oreo birthday cake an A. This is actually quite good. If you've never tried Oreo birthday cake before, give it a try, guys. It's quite good. I would eat more, but I still have lots of other cookies to try. The next cookie we're trying is Oreo cinnamon bun. Ooh, here's one that might be great, actually. I like cinnamon in my sweets, and Oreo cinnamon bun just sounds like an amazing thing to put in your mouth. Let's give Oreo cinnamon bun a try. It looks amazing. It smells cinnamony and just let's give it a try. Oh my god. This just makes you melt in your chair. It's you know, like when you eat something so good and you just melt from the how good it tastes. I gotta get back up. Wow, Oreo cinnamon bun is quite amazing, actually. It's just an Oreo, but it has like a cinnamon bunny texture to it. You know what it reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which if you've seen me try every cereal known to man, you know that that's like my favorite cereal. I'm going to give Oreo cinnamon bun an S, the first S of the day. This is a great cookie. Give it a try, guys. The next cookie we're trying is fudge covered Oreos. So I don't want to hold this and show it to you because it is covered in fudge and I don't want it to like melt in my fingers, but you can see it, right? I don't want it to melt. It's the regular Oreo you know and love, just covered in like a fudgy chocolate. The thing I don't like about it is that it does melt in your hand because it is It is just covered in fudge, and it is a little too sweet. If I had to choose between this and regular Oreo, it's easily regular Oreo. Like, this is just unnecessary, and if you don't just eat it quickly or just shove the whole thing in your mouth, the fudge does kind of like melt on your fingers. I'm gonna give fudge covered Oreos a C. I don't think this is as good as regular Oreos. I think it's just a little too sweet, and the fudge is just unnecessary for me to enjoy my Oreos. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Oreo Thins. So I have a confession to make. The first time that I tried Oreo Thins, I remember just like loving them. I love them so much so, in fact, that I went on like an Oreo Thins cookie binge, and I just, for like an entire month, I just ate them and ate them and ate them until I became sick of them, and then I just stopped buying them because I was so sick of them, because I had like probably a few hundred Oreo Thins in like a month. This is the first time I'm going to be trying an Oreo Thin in a few years, just because I was sick of them for a while, but I remember liking them when I first tried them. Let's give Oreo Thins another try. The thing I like about Oreos is the cookie part. The cream part, the less cream there is, the better. Double stuffed, mega stuffed, you're just not good. You're just too much cream. I'm gonna give Oreo Thins an A. I think these are great. These are not quite as good as the cinnamon bun Oreos that I liked, but these are really good still. So the next cookie we're going to be trying is Golden Oreos. Now, I've never actually tried Golden Oreos before, but that's part of the reason why we're doing this video, is so I can just try a bunch of cookies that I've never tried before. Also, Sylvia really likes cookies, and she's just going to be enjoying eating all these cookies the next couple months. Let's give Golden Oreos a try. It does kind of have like a golden Oreo cookie flavor. Golden Oreos is just the less chocolatey version of the regular Oreos that everybody knows and loves, but I don't think it's better or worse than regular Oreos. I'm gonna give Golden Oreos a B. I think it's just as good as regular Oreos. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is double stuffed Golden Oreos. Again, guys, this is just more cream in the same cookie that we just tried, and we all know that double stuffed is not as good as regular. Yeah, this has the same problem as regular double stuffed Oreos. It's just too much stuffing. It's not necessary, guys. I'm gonna put this as the same level as double stuffed Oreos. I'm gonna give this a C. Golden double stuffed Oreos is the same thing. It's just too much cream and not enough cookie. There's like a lot of cookies on this table, and some of them are far, and I can't really reach them. The next cookie we're trying is Golden Oreo Thins. Ooh, I liked the regular Oreo Thins. Golden Thins? Yeah, these are great too. These are just as good as the Oreo Thins, just with a golden flavor. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I'm a cookie expert, and I'm gonna explain to you why these thin cookies are better than the regular cookies. These thin cookies, because the cookie and the cream is so thin, the flavor of the cream and the cookie and the textures mix together more quickly. So you get the nice flavor of the cream and the texture of the cookie crunch together. And the cream is also not overpowering the rest of the cookie, like the mega stuff and the double stuff, like those ridiculous cookies. This is just, this is a good cookie in your mouth. I'm gonna give Golden Oreo Thins an A. These are great. These are not quite S, but these are great. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy is another classic cookie along with Oreo. This is like one of the most popular cookies out there. I haven't had a Chips Ahoy in a while. Let's give it a try. There's two types of people in this world. There's people who like Oreos, and there's people who like Chips Ahoy. I am definitely an Oreo guy. Chips Ahoy is it's okay. It's just an okay cookie. It's not bad though. I wouldn't say it tastes bad, and I wouldn't say there's any flavors that's like really super bad. I don't know how the rest of these Chips Ahoys are going to be, but this regular one is okay. I'm going to give Chips Ahoy a C. I think it's not as good as Oreos, that's for sure. And the next cookie we're going to be trying is Chips Ahoy Chunks. So this looks like just regular Chips Ahoy, but with like more chocolatey chunks inside. I don't know, guys. Let's give it a try. I wasn't really a big fan of regular Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy Chunks. I don't know. What is that? Okay, I'm not finishing the rest of that. So the big problem with Chips Ahoy is that it's just too much chocolate chips. It's just unnecessarily more chocolate chips, which is just, I don't know why they decided to do this, but they did. I guess there's people out there that likes Chips Ahoy just more chocolatey chippity. Chocolatey chippity, is that a word? Regardless, this is worse than regular Chips Ahoy. It's just more chocolate chips, which just makes it worse. So I'm gonna give Chips Ahoy Chunks a D. I think this is a bad cookie. It's just too much chunks. It's just unnecessary. The next cookie we're trying is Chips Ahoy Triple Chocolate Cookie chunks. Triple chocolate chunks. Triple chocolate chunks. Triple chocolate chunks. This looks like it has 3 different types of chocolatey chunks inside. It doesn't look like more chunks like the Chips Ahoy chunks. It just looks like 3 different types of chunks. Chunks of chocolatey stuff. Let's give Chips Ahoy triple chunks a try. So Chips Ahoy triple chunks it just tastes like regular Chips Ahoy. It just has different types of chunks inside, which doesn't make it really better or worse. It's just the same okay cookie. I'll give this a C2. I think it's on the same level as like regular Chips Ahoy. It's okay. It's just got like different flavors of chunks. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Chips Ahoy Rainbow. So the Chips Ahoy Rainbow smells a lot like the birthday cake, and I guess that's what the flavor is. That's what the rainbow means. It's like birthday cake flavored Chips Ahoy. Yeah, it's no. I really liked the birthday cake flavor in the Oreo. The rainbow Chips Ahoy is like, it's the same okay cookie, which is kind of like a rainbowy flavor. So I'm going to give Chips Ahoy Rainbow a C. It tastes just as good as regular Chips Ahoy. It's just like a slightly different flavor. It's okay. The next cookie we're trying is Chips Ahoy Caramilk. So it's the regular Chips Ahoy you know and not love, but are kind of okay with a little bit of caramel inside. So I like caramel chocolate. It's just regular chocolate with a nice gooey caramel inside, right? This is not gooey caramel. This is like hard chunks of caramel. I'd rather have an Oreo than this still. Like, it's just not as good as Oreo. It's slightly better than the regular Chips Ahoy, but I don't think it's that much better. I'm gonna give this a C2. Yeah, this is a C. The next cookie we're trying is Chips Ahoy Chewy. So I think this is gonna be just like regular Chips Ahoy, but less of a crunch and more of a chewy kind of texture. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Interesting. It is kind of chewy. Tastes almost more like homemade. It tastes like your grandmother made these instead of just like the regular Chips Ahoy. The thing is, thing about Chips Ahoy that I'm now coming to realize that I don't like as much is that Chips Ahoy are like kind of like crunchy, but in a bad way, almost like they're stale. I'm gonna give Chips Ahoy Chewy a B. This chewiness is good. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Chips Ahoy Soft Chunky. So this is like almost thicker. It does kind of feel softer like the ones we just tried, but it looks like it has more chocolate chunks inside. I don't know. Let's give it a try. So Chips Ahoy Soft Chunky is kind of thicker. It is still soft, like the last one. Like, it's still good in that way. It's slightly worse than the chewy ones we just tried, but like not by much. It's still in the same tier level. That's what tier levels are. It doesn't have to be exactly the same amount of goodness. It just has to be kind of almost equal. I'm gonna give Chips Ahoy Soft Chunky a B. I think it's on the same level. Just that soft cookiness. These regular Chips Ahoy, these are so overrated, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Chips Ahoy Mini Eggs. So this looks like a regular Chips Ahoy cookie, but it does have mini egg chocolate chunks inside. So this does have like a mini eggy kind of chocolatey flavor inside, but it's not really enough to save this cookie. It's still okay. I'd still give it a C. It's still, maybe slightly better than regular Chips Ahoy, but not by much. So we're all done with the Chips Ahoy. We're going to be moving on to the Loaker cookies. We have 7 to choose from today. The first one we're going to be trying is vanilla. So if you're unfamiliar with Loaker, it is just like a wafer with like a cream kind of center. Yeah, this is the vanilla one. I don't know. Wow. I'm gonna have another bite of that. This Loaker, actually, this vanilla one has hazelnuts inside, which is, that's where that amazing flavor comes from. Oh, this is so good. Have you guys never tried Loaker cookies before? These are like amazing. I'm gonna give Loaker Classic Vanilla an S. It's so good. It hits you right in the face. It's just tasty in your mouth. Oh. The next cookie we're trying is chocolate Loaker. Ooh, one of the ingredients is peanut butter. Let's try Loaker Classic Chocolate. This looks really good. Oh my God, these cookies are so good. So Loaker chocolate is very good. Great, in fact, if I had to give it a word. Not as good as the vanilla. The vanilla with the little hazelnuts inside was amazing. This chocolate one is great though. This is It's good there. So I'm gonna give Loaker chocolate an A. I think this is great. It's not quite as good as the vanilla, but it's still, it's still great. So the next cookie we're gonna be trying is Loaker dark chocolate. The Loaker Thins dark chocolate, I like them thinner actually. Like the texture and the crumble in your mouth. It's actually better when they're thinner. And the dark chocolate is not overpoweringly dark. I'm going to give Loaker Thins dark chocolate an A. This is still a great cookie. Not as good as the vanilla, but hey, not many cookies are. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Loaker Hazelnut. These are probably going to be amazing. I gotta have another bite. The vanilla one had hazelnuts in it too, but that was vanilla. This is chocolate, but it's still just amazing. The wafers and just like the chocolatey hazelnut is like so good. I'm going to give Loaker Classic Hazelnut an S tier. This is really good. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Loaker Thins Espresso. It does taste like espresso, like it tastes like an Italian coffee, but it's not super bitter, which is what I was more expecting. It's actually kind of like bittersweet, which is better. You don't want your coffee too bitter. I'm gonna give this an A actually. Loaker Thins Espresso is great, yeah. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Loaker Thins Raspberry Yogurt. I don't know, raspberry yogurt? It's an interesting choice to make a flavor cookie. The flavor of this raspberry yogurt initially, it's not as good, but the flavor grows on you. Loaker Raspberry Yogurt Thins, I'm gonna give an A too. I don't think it's quite S, but yeah, this is still a great cookie, guys. The next cookie and the last of the Loakers we have is lemon. I like lemons. Lemons are good, lemon flavor. Loaker lemon. Wow, this lemon one is like amazing too. I don't even know how they do it. It's like fresh. It almost feels like they made this cookie yesterday. Like it's a fresh, zesty lemon flavor in your mouth. Yeah, this lemon one's amazing. Actually, I'm gonna give this an S. This lemon is so good. So we're all done with the Loakers. We're gonna be moving on to Tate's Bake Shop. The first of the Tate's Bake Shop we have is Oatmeal Raisin. So out of all the cookies we bought today, these are easily the most expensive. And just because of that, I've never actually bought them before because of their price tag. But if these cookies are as good as how much they cost, they're probably amazing. I don't know. I've never had Tate's Bake Shop before. Wow. Tate's Bake Shop cookie is both soft and crispy at like the same time. And the raisins are not like overpoweringly sweet, which I can find raisins to be sometimes. This is like beautifully balanced inside the cookie. These are easily the most expensive, but I can see why, because these are like so good. This is an easy S, guys. Yeah, this is A+, amazing cookie. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Tate's Bake Shop Chocolate Chip. These are great. Buttery, nice texture, right? Way better than Chips Ahoy, like not even close. Is it as good as the Oatmeal Raisin? No, it's not. It's still great though. Like it's still a great cookie. The Oatmeal Raisin Tate's Bake Shop was just amazing. And I'm actually very surprised to myself that I would prefer Oatmeal Raisin to chocolate chip, because chocolate chip is such a standard good cook. Oh, you stupid kitty. You stupid kitty. Shadow boy, come inside. You cold, Shadow boy? Come in. Don't bite me. Stupid kitty. Okay, where was I? So Tate's chocolate chip cookie is great. It's not as good as the Oatmeal Raisin, but it's like way better than Chips Ahoy. I'm gonna give Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip cookies an A. Not as good as the Oatmeal Raisin, but still great. The next cookie we're gonna be trying, and the last of the Tate's Bake Shop, is double chocolate chip cookies. Tate's Bake Shop, uniquely crispy, deeply delicious, double chocolate chip cookies. Let's give them a try. That is quite good. It's very similar to the other chocolate chip cookies we have. It's just the whole thing is kind of chocolatey. Is it as good as Tate's Bake Shop Oatmeal Raisin? No. Those Oatmeal Raisin ones are amazing. These ones are like spectacularly good. It's still way better than any Chips Ahoy here, yeah. I'm gonna give these an A. Yeah, these are great. The flavor is slightly more chocolatey, chippity than the other ones, but yeah, I don't think it's really that much better. So we have some cookies from Pepperidge Farm that we're gonna be trying. The first is called Chessman Butter Cookies. It tastes like a butter cookie that I've had butter cookies before, but it's crispier. Lots of other butter cookies that I've had in the past are very crumbly and they fall apart in your mouth. This has a crispy bite to it, which I like actually. Chessman butter cookies I've never tried from Pepperidge Farm, but these are pretty good. I give Chessman butter cookies a B. Yeah, these are good. These are good cookies, like a decent cookie. The next of the Pepperidge Farm cookies we're going to be trying is Monaco double chocolate. Yeah, I've never really understood what double chocolate means. Is it just more chocolate? Is it just like twice the amount of chocolate? I don't know. Let's give them a try. Pepperidge Farm Monaco double chocolate. You never want to judge a cookie until you've tried it, right? This tastes eerily similar to Chips Ahoy. Ooh, this is not even close compared to the Chessman cookies. If I had to choose easily, I'd prefer the Chessman, the butter cookies. Yeah, those had a nice texture, but the flavor is more easygoing, while this is just like double chocolate, which is just a little too much actually. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm Monaco double chocolate, I'm gonna give a C. They're okay. The butter cookies were better. You can always tell when you're eating a mint cookie because the smell of the mint just when you open the bag. Yeah. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Pepperidge Farm Monaco mint chocolate. Mint, you never know with mint. It's a gamble. Mint could be great or mint could be awful. Let's try. Oh, it does smell like mint. It always smells like toothpaste every time you have a mint cookie. I don't know why people have this idea that mint is like a good smell. Like somebody will breathe on you after they brush their teeth and you're like, oh, the mist of mint from your mouth it's not a good thing. Yeah, these are okay. You're not doing anything special for me. You're like the double chocolate, but you just kind of have a minty flavor, which is not better. I'm gonna give these Monaco mint cookies a C. They're okay. They're kind of on the same par as the double chocolate ones, just like not much better or worse. Yeah, they're about the same. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Pepperidge Farm Sausalito milk chocolate macadamia. So this looks like a chocolate chip cookie with macadamia nuts, I guess. The thing about macadamia nuts is it's just like a nutty flavor. It's just something to complement the rest of the cookie. And the rest of the cookie is good. Like it's a good cookie with a nice macadamia nut flavor to it. If we're comparing this to other chocolate chip cookies, it's not as good as the Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip cookies, but it is better than Chips Ahoy. Yeah, these are good. I give this a B. They're better than Chips Ahoy. Not as good as Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip cookies. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Dad's Oatmeal. Dad's Oatmeal cookies is something I'm very familiar with. I've had them before, but we're going to be comparing these to the Tate's Oatmeal cookies, which were just amazing. So Dad's Oatmeal cookies are good. Like I said, I've had them a million times before. Are they even in the same universe as Tate's Oatmeal raisin cookies? Not even close. Those were amazing. This Dad's Oatmeal cookie is like, it's good. It's a good cookie. Yeah, I'm going to give Dad's Oatmeal cookies a B. I think they're good. They're a good cookie. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Dad's Oatmeal Chocolate Chip. It's the same Dad's Oatmeal cookie, just with chocolate chips. Is there going to be a big difference? I don't know. Let's see. Is there a big difference? No, not really. It tastes just like the same cookie, just with tiny chunks of chocolate in it, which doesn't actually make it the cookie better or worse. It's about the same. The oatmeal base is what the main flavor is in your mouth. And yeah, it's still good. It's just as good as the other ones. Not really better or worse. I'd give it a B. Yeah, it's a good cookie. Like I've had it many times before. So the next cookie we're going to be trying is Bear Paws Chocolate Chip. Yeah, these are kind of too soft, actually. There's a sweet spot when you're making cookies. You don't want your cookies to be really crunchy and they kind of taste stale, like Chips Ahoy. Like these ones are too crunchy and they taste like they were made 6 months ago or something. These are too soft. Like these taste like they're undercooked. Like they need to go back in the oven for another 10 minutes or something. They're too soft. The perfect balance, the perfect cookie, it was the Tate's Oatmeal Raisin. These were like amazing, like crispy but soft at the same time. So I'm gonna give Bear Paws Chocolate Chip a D. Actually, these are like, yeah, I don't really like these. These are too soft and the flavor's not even that good. The other Bear Paw flavor we have is brownie. Yeah, the other Bear Paws weren't my favorite, but let's give brownie a try. Oh, what is that flavor? How do you mess up a brownie? Brownies are supposed to be amazing. It's a brownie, but it's just too soft. It's your Bear Paws. What are you doing to me? You'd think the cute bear on the front would make up for it, but it doesn't. It's still like a bad cookie. Yeah, I'm gonna give these a D2. These are like, they're not garbage, but they're just bad. They're just a bad cookie, really. Yeah. The next cookie we're gonna be trying. The next cookie we're gonna be trying is Christie shortcake biscuits. I haven't had these ones since I was like 5 years old, maybe. Maybe we had a box of these when I was a kid. They taste buttery. They taste like kind of similar to like the Chessman butter cookies. The texture is nice. It's crumbly, but not too crumbly. It's crunchy, but not too crunchy. It's better than Chips Ahoy. I don't know who eats Chips Ahoys. If you guys eat Chips Ahoys, that's like your favorite cookie, you gotta expand your horizons and try some other cookies. I'm gonna give Christie shortcake cookie a B. This is like a good cookie. Yeah, this is like kind of like the Chessman cookies, just a simple butter cookie. The next cookie we're trying is Christie's classic fruit cream cookie. Ingredients are raspberry flavored filling. There's no actual fruit. It's raspberry fruit filling. It's just artificially garbage. I don't know. Let's try this. Fruit filling. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Ooh, these are great, actually. Wow. Way better than you would think. These are great. I'm surprised. They look like just okay, but these are actually great. I'm going to give these an A. These are great. The flavor is good. The raspberry part and the cream part. Yeah, I'll give these an A. Yeah, this is great. Yeah. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Barnum's Animal Crackers. Don't let the name fool you guys. This is no cracker. This is indeed a cookie. It is found in the cookie section. Even though it's called cracker, it's a cookie. These animal crackers always reminds me of the scene from Armageddon when Ben Affleck is like playing with the cookie and he's like pretending it's an animal and he's trying to be like clever or something, I guess, but he's just looks weird. The flavor is very meh, and they are very crunchy, but it doesn't actually take away from it. It's not too crunchy, actually. Animal crackers, like they're nothing special. The flavor is not like great, especially compared to that fruit cream one from Christie I just tried. That was amazing. These are okay though. They're animal crackers. Like they've been around forever. They're just the shapes of animals is the little gimmick, but it's nothing special. I'm gonna give animal crackers a C. They're okay. They're just a simple cookie. The next cookie we're going to be trying looks very similar to animal crackers. It's Teddy Grahams honey. So these look kind of like the animal crackers, and it looks like they have a little bit of honey flavor to them. I dropped the cookie. Let's give it a try. So Teddy Grahams honey tastes very, very similar to the animal crackers. It tastes just like almost the same thing, actually. Just these are in the shapes of Teddy's, and they have like a mild honey flavor to them, but nothing really different. Yeah, I'd give these a C2. They're like, yeah, they're okay. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Famous Amos chocolate chip. I've never tried Famous Amos before. I don't know why he's so famous. Famous Amos compared to Chips Ahoy tastes like a slightly denser Chips Ahoy, but not that much different. Like it's just a simple chocolate chip cookie. And it's okay, if I'm being honest. Famous Amos is like C. This is something I would never buy again. It's like an okay cookie, yeah. The next cookie we're going to be trying is FigNewtons. I don't know why they're called FigNewtons. Like, are they named after Sir Isaac Newton? Maybe. Who knows? These are FigNewtons. Yeah, I don't know. Let's give them a try. Oh, why is that so weird? These are awful. FigNewtons, yeah, why are you so weird? Like the texture, it has kind of like almost like bitter, like a weird lingering aftertaste. It's very soft, but like in a bad way. It's like too soft. But the main thing is the flavor. The flavor is just awful. Does anybody like these? Leave me a comment below if you like FigNewtons and let me know why you like them. The taste is still lingering on my mouth, and I took a bite like 2 minutes ago. What am I gonna do with this whole box of FigNewtons? What am I going to do with this? So I'm going to give FigNewtons an F. These are so bad. Okay, so I actually lit the thing on fire before I could put it on the tier list, but it's F. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Dunkaroos. So I actually bought a box of Dunkaroos for the first time like a few months ago, and they were just They were just garbage. This is why I only bought one. Like, you can actually buy them in single, just a little box by themselves. So yeah, Dunkaroos is just like a regular cookie, and it comes with like a frosting to dip it in. The little cream sauce that it comes to Dunkin' is actually, it's okay. It's a little too sweet, actually. Yeah, I just put like a tiny bit of that cream, but it's too much. It's overpowering. I might end up just like throwing a lot of this cream out, actually. It's just too much. I'm going to give Dunkaroos a C, I guess. They're okay. Dunkaroos from Australia. Yeah, my goodness. Your cookies are all right. You're all right. My Australian accent is horrible. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Wagon Wheels. So this is a marshmallow cookie. It looks pretty good, actually. I find that marshmallows by themselves are like, they're okay. They're better when they're like in hot chocolate or something, as like something to make something better, but it should not be like the main flavor. Yeah, it is very marshmallowy. It does have like a very light cookie biscuit. The chocolate covering is very small, actually. It's very, very marshmallowy. It's just like eating a marshmallow covered in chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna give Wagon Wheels a D. These are bad. I've never even heard of Wagon Wheels until I started doing research for all these cookies, and they're not really good. They're bad. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Pokemon Honey Cookies. So there's 5 different designs for the cookie. You can get Charmander, Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Squirtle, or just a Pokeball. Did Pokemon really need to step their foot into the cookie game? I don't know, but let's give them a try. So these Pokemon cookies taste exactly like animal crackers. These Pokemon honey ones basically taste like Teddy Graham honeys. Yeah, I give these a C. They're okay. They're just a simple cookie. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Lotus Biscoff. I don't know what this cookie is. Biscoff cookies have been delighting people around the world for generations with their delicious caramelized taste and crunchy bite. It's a brown sugary caramelly simple cookie. Yeah, it's got a little bit of cinnamon to it. So I'd give this like a B. These are good. These are like, yeah, they're all right. So I live in Canada, and there's a chocolate chip cookie that you may not be aware of. It is called The Decadent. The brand is from President's Choice. It's a Canadian brand, and The Decadent is a very, very famous chocolate chip cookie here. The flavor is like robust. It's like, it has a nice chocolatey chippiness to it. What does chocolatey chippity mean? This is better than Chips Ahoy. I keep referring to Chips Ahoy, but it's just better than this. If you've had Chips Ahoy, the Decadent is better. This cookie is not like super amazing, and it's not great, but it's good. Like, it's a good cookie. Yes, the Decadent is a good B. It's not amazing, it's not great, but it is easily better than Chips Ahoy. If you've never been to Canada before, when you come here, get a bag of the Decadents. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Fudgeeo Double Cream. So I was going to group this with the Oreos, but it's actually its own thing, I guess. Fudgeos. I don't know what a Fudgeeo is. I've never even heard of it before. Fudgeeo. It's actually by Christie. The Oreos are Christie. Actually, the Chips Ahoy's are Christie too. The Dad's cookies are Christie. Oh, those Christie cookies are Christie, obviously. But the animal crackers are Christie. The Pokemon cookies are Christie. The FigNewtons are Christie. Christie has like a monopoly on cookies. I didn't even realize they're all Christie. Anyways, let's give Fudgeos a try. I don't know what a Fudgeeo is. It might be amazing. It might be garbage. You never know until you try. Wow, if you gave me a bite of this with a blindfold on and told me to name this cookie, Fudgeeo is a very good name because that's what it tastes like. It tastes like a Fudgeeo. This is a good cookie, actually. It's not bad. It is a double cream one, which, like I said, the Oreo double creams are not my personal favorite, but it's not too much cream, actually, like, because the cookie part is actually a little thicker. I'm gonna give Fudgeeo a B. Fudgeeo, you're all right. You're an all right cookie. You're good. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Walker's All Butter Shortbread Fingers. So these look interesting. It says family run since 1898. Baked in Scotland. Wow. The ingredients: wheat flour, butter, sugar, salt. That's it. Let me read you the ingredients of Chips Ahoy. Wheat flour, semi-sweet chocolate chips, sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, dextrose, milk ingredients, soy, lecithin, sugars and or golden sugar, glucose, fructose, shortening vegetable oil, modified palm oil, salt, baking soda, ammonium phosphate, ammonium bicarbonate, artificial flavor, and caramel color. Yeah, that's a lot of ingredients, Chips Ahoy. This Walker's shortbread cookie is wheat flour, butter, sugar, and salt. Ooh, these Walker cookies are good, actually. Ooh, sometimes all you need is wheat flour, butter, sugar, and salt to make a good cookie. I'm gonna give these Walker cookies an A. These cookies are from Scotland, and yeah, these Walker cookies are great. You're not quite S, but you're a good cookie, I have to say. Very simple, but good. The next cookies we're going to be trying is Royal Dansk Danish butter cookies, giving grandmothers something to put their sewing kit supplies in for generations. So there are like different kinds of cookies inside, but they're all like simple butter cookies. I'm not going to try them all, but I'm just going to choose one of them. Congratulations on purchasing what we believe are the finest butter cookies in the world. That's a bold statement, Royal Dansk. I got a certificate congratulating me on these cookies, and they come all the way from Denmark. Let's give them a try. They're good. Let me try another one, actually. I'm gonna just have a bite of something else, because they look like they're all slightly different. This one has like sugar covered on it. The finest butter cookies in the world? I think not. These are good butter cookies for something that's in a metal tin, but they are no Walker's butter cookies. These are better. I like these better. Royal Dansk, I'm going to give you a B. You're a good cookie. You're not great or amazing, but you're not bad in garbage. You're good. The next cookie we're going to be trying is Fortune Cookie. I ordered some Chinese food, and this is the last one I have left. The gimmick is the fortune, right? Like the cookie, nobody really cares about the cookie. You could finish your meal and people would just pass out these little fortunes, and people would like them more than the actual cookie. Because the actual cookie is okay. You open the cookie just to get the fortune part, right? I don't know how they got away with making such a horrible cookie and giving it to you and people look forward to it. It's the fortune inside. They give you a little piece of paper and that makes you look forward to the fortune cookie. But honestly, you could just throw the cookie out and just read your fortune and you'd be better off. These are not garbage, but they're not particularly good. Yeah, these are D. These are bad, actually. They're like, okay. But yeah, let's read my fortune. The fortune is, help, I'm trapped in a fortune cookie factory. Please send help. I miss my wife. Oh God, I've been making fortune cookies for 17 years. So the last 4 cookies that we have are all Italian cookies. I got these specifically for Sylvia because she likes Italian cookies. The first one we're going to be trying is Cantucci Biscotti. The word biscotti actually means cookies in Italian. So you're supposed to really have... These cookies normally go with like espresso, like they go in like a side of an espresso to dunk in. Let's give them a try. These are a little too crunchy, which is why I think they go with espresso, because you can dunk it in and soften it up. Yeah, it's just a simple, dry Italian cookie with like almonds inside. They're good. They go better if you like probably spread some peanut butter on them or something. Cantucci Biscotti with almonds, I'll give them a C. They're okay. The next Italian cookie we're going to be trying is S. If you've ever been to an Italian friend's house, like a real Italian, they probably have these cookies. Is it going to be S on the tier list? No. Yeah, these S cookies, they have a nice texture to them, actually. They're very crumbly in your mouth. They have kind of a little bit of butter to them, too. It's not S tier just because it's in the shape of an S, but, I'd give this a B. It's actually a good cookie. It's a good, decent cookie, actually. Okay, now we're getting into some great stuff. The next cookies we're going to be trying is Nutella biscuits. Ooh. You take a cookie and then you add Nutella to it and it just instantly becomes amazing. You could honestly just add Nutella to anything and it becomes better. You could add Nutella to eggs. You could make like scrambled eggs in the morning and just like add Nutella and it would make it better. These Nutella cookies, I'm going to give an A. I don't think they're S, but man, these are good cookies. So the last cookie we're going to be trying today is Baiocchi. Baiocchi is kind of similar to these Nutella ones. It is just a simple cookie with a hazelnut chocolate cream in the center. So these cookies I've had many times simply because I buy these types of cookies for Sylvia all the time. She loves them. She has them almost every morning, basically. These are her favorite cookies and they're from Italy. Let's give them a try. It's weird that these are even better than the Nutella ones. Yeah, you would think the Nutella cookies would be amazing, but those are like great. These are amazing because this is like a butter cookie with a hazelnut chocolate cream. I'm going to give Baiocchi an S. These are absolutely amazing. One of Sylvia's favorites and one of mine too. So good. Here.
Thanks, bro.